空の海さえ渡らんとする大いなる運ぶ。それは世界の事象そのもの。曰く全能の大神とフェイトグランドオーダーコスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト聖艦都市山脈オリンポス。
Hello everyone! Welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. It's actually my birthday today. Not when this goes up, but when I'm recording it. And we can talk to our servants.
Happy birthday, master. Happy birthday, dear master. おめでとうございます。
That is copyrighted. You could get in big trouble for that, mister. Let's see. Let's look at some of our new servants and see what they say for us, because I'm really curious about what some of them say. Like you, for instance. What do you have to say, mother?
どうぞこちらに、マスター。誕生日は家族で祝うものと聞きました。どうぞ遠慮なさらず、今日は私を母と思い、甘えてくださいませ。
Okay, waiver. Actually, is he gonna have different ones if he's young or old? I wonder.
誕生日ただの目安だろ。特別騒ぐような日じゃないさ。
Huh.
うっとうしい。邪魔だ、邪魔。
Oh, wow, you are very different.
いや、私は諸葛孔明だ。何のことだかさっぱりわからないな。おい、時計塔に連絡しようとするな。ところで、極東地区は歴史改変に関係ないのか。
Gamer.
秋葉原とかゲームの歴史がないか。そうか。
He's so sad.
通りゲーム中だ。話しかけるのは構わんが、髪をいじるのだけはやめて。
I wouldn't do that.
気が散るなんてレベルじゃないからな。
That's Fu, not me.
聖杯ね。いらんよ。できれば解体したいものだ。
Huh.
はあ、何？メソポタミアの女神だと。どんな運命に巡り合わせたら、あの赤い悪魔に核兵器のボタンを持たせるようなことになるんだ。
That's strong. I like it.
マスター、私は留守だ。彼女に私の話は絶対するなよ。
That's strong. I like it.
こんな人理の果てで会えるとは。ああ、待っていろ。あいつと一緒に私は。
Oh, this is cool.
さて、そろそろ
No, wish me happy birthday.
まさか君までカルデアにやってくるとは。ああ、来てしまったからには仕方ない。今でも君が内弟子だというのなら、いつものように靴を磨いてもらってもいいかな、レディ。
Oh, I just realized I have both him and Gray.
いや、笑ってもらって結構なんだが、昔彼女の持つ政権に真正面から切り込まれた。彼女が悪いわけではないが。
Sorry.
ほんの少しだけ思い出して。
Sorry, that's on me, bud. That's on me.
どうやらトラブルがあったらしいな。
Okay, I want my birthday
私が
message.
使える主は一人だけ。
I want my
私は
birthday.
あの制服馬鹿以外に使える気は毛頭ない。しかし、君とは良い関係でいたい。
Give me my birthday.
そうだ。物分かりのいい生徒、静けさに満ちた教室。
Video
頭に
games?
豆腐が詰まっていない同僚。
Bro, you have a Dreamcast and an Xbox on your desk. Come on.
まさか、あの頃の私より幼いあいつと会おうとは。というか、30センチほど聖杯に背を伸ばしてもらえとは、自分がそれより伸びたから言ってたのか。まったく、どんな姿でも勝手なやつ。
I'm a bit sad I don't have a scanner now
嫌い
then.
なタイプ。乱暴な男、下品な男、夢もなく覇気もなき男。女でも同じだ。天秤の女神に。
See, this is just like fun, but give me my birthday message.
なんだ。
Yes.
君が生まれた日か。祝い事なら祝っておけ。
Oh, that's it. Okay. These two. Do they have a joint birthday message? I wonder. Hi. There you are. I hate how long it takes to load them in. Okay, so we want the glow. I think this is the glow.
マスター、
Okay.
誕生日おめでとうございます。健やかに育ちましたね。あなたの歩む先にいつも幸福がありますよ。
妹の祝福を得たのだ。最高の誕生日だな、貴様。礼はどうした？礼はどうした？
兄様、堂々。
せいぜい穏やかな一日を過ごすがいいさ。
兄様もさりげなく祝福をなさいましたね。
ポルクス。
These two speak too fast for the subtitles. Didn't mean to leave. We still got a few more I want to see. Just because it's fun. Just because it's fun to do at this point. Oh, look who's here. Perfect. But actually, let's go. Yeah, let's just do a bunch of the ones that we just got. What's up with you?
今日はお前の生誕の日だったか。では宴か。宴だな。うん。一つ俺から忠告しておこう。宴には気をつけろ。楽しんでもいい。喜んでもいい。だが常に平静でいるように。宴の最中に何が起きてもだ。いいな。いいな。
Must be a reference to one of his myths, right? Whoops, didn't mean to show that. I want to change favorites. Let's go with Enkidu. I might not do all of them, but I definitely have a couple I want to do.
今日は君の誕生日だね。いいことがあるよ。僕も祈っているよ。
That's it, yeah. I'm expecting some of them to be a lot less. Void Shiki.
誕生日、誕生日なんて驚きだわ。おめでとうマスター。それで、私はどうすればいいのかしら。
Oh!
一番大切な日なのだもの。こういう時ってそのお祝いのキスとかするんでしょ？
No, that's cheating. I'm not into that lifestyle. Okay, I'm excited for this. All right.
誕生日おめでとうございます、マスター。せっかくの夏気分なんですから、無人島で一日のんびり過ごします。
God, I would kill for that. God, I would kill for that. What about Nightingale here?
お誕生日おめでとうございます。ではケーキを焼きましょう。召し上がってくださいますか？あまり凝ったものはできませんが、オーブンを使うくらいは私にもできますから。
Can I get like that confetti cake? I'd be down for that. I'd rather enjoy that. What about my bro? My bro! My man!
我がマスター、ハッピーバースデー。
Yeah!
あんたがここにいるから俺もここにいる。大切な縁ってやつだ。ってわけで、俺からのプレゼント。何が入ってるかはお楽しみってことで。
Nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes me happy. I've already seen this one, and it's so funny.
生まれてきたの。後悔したことはない。
Like, that's it. That's his birthday message. It's so funny. Oh my god, it's so good. All right, what about you?
お姉さんと大人のポーカー楽しんでみる？
Strip poker? What do you say? What do you say? I want you to scream, Happy birthday! I was close enough. Okay. I'm mostly doing the girls.
めでたい日にはもちろん一婚で、ご法少女やさかいひとひねりせなあかんね。ほな、ヒーローショーの一つも催すんも
Yeah. Toku show, let's go!
うちとあんた班でダブルご法や。
That'd be the dream. I love it. Gambling.
誕生日おめでとうございます、マスター。バニーとはことパーティーには特にふさわしい装いなのだとガウェインも言っていました。さあ マスター、宴と参りましょう。
All right. Gamer? Battle Royale? Is she gonna say something like, Happy birthday, get yourself a winner winner chicken
誕
dinner?
生日おめでとうまーちゃん。1年に1回なんだから今日はみんなで盛大に騒ごうなんて。引きこもりの私がこういう心境に至れるのも君と一緒にいるおかげかな。
No, I wanted gamer references, not character growth. I gotta stop putting that on. I keep choosing the wrong one. Let's see, who else do we have who's new that I want to see, really? We'll do, I don't know. Ooh, actually, what do you have to say? Very fitting, because I'm doing the event right now with her, just in my spare time.
そなたの生まれいずる日か。茶器など今更という感があるしの。そうじゃな。その方、何か求めるものを申してみよう。お汁でないわ。我はことごとくを奪うが、ことごとくを与えもするぞ。
God, this form of you is sick. It's so good. All right, I think that's enough of that for now. Because otherwise we'll be here all day and not get any story done. Thou art the harvest that reaps the stars. We're continuing on with this. Thankfully, I have all my command seals back, which I will need, apparently. I don't know if it's today or whenever, but I will. Interstellar Mountainous City Olympus, Great Orbital Shrine Olympia Dodona, the center of its operations. Is he gonna tell me that every single time? Every time? We get another revelation. A revelation is upon us. A revelation is upon us. Now is the time of revelation. He is all-powerful justice, the direct heir of primordial chaos, and ruler of all things. He is the one who should keep all of humanity safe. He is the one who should rightfully rule over all worlds. He is the wielder of the great thunderbolts capable of shattering even the Adama's scythe. Don't know what that is. None less than the authorities of Gaia and the Melier bow to his will. He is the great demiurge, the one who wields the Cronus crown for all eternity. Now behold the words of the almighty Zeus. Are we gonna see him? Oh, wow! Yeah! That's a Zeus. Yeah. Okay, I honestly thought they were gonna twinkify Zeus. I'm gonna be super real. I expected full twink. No, this is Zeus.
There is work to be done. I command you by my name, Demeter. Goddess of the land who grants the vast earth an abundant harvest, my own flesh and blood. You are to eradicate the Chaldeans who lurk within my city. I permit you to use your Althea in every district of Olympus. May your piercing shriek shatter the bones of the enemies that threaten our world.
As you wish, almighty Zeus. Your will is my command. These Chaldean demons that strike fear into the very hearts of our citizens, and as the citizens of Olympus may as well be my own children, my duty as a mother is clear. I shall use every power and authority at my disposal to eradicate them. I swear it on my beloved Persephone. What a lovely oath by a lovely goddess. I'm touched. Truly. I see. You have sworn this oath on your precious daughter, Lady Persephone. Then Heavenly Zeus's will is certain to be fulfilled no matter who may try to stand in its way. Forgive me, King of Gods, but may I offer a word of advice? As nice as it is to see my alter ego colleague and foreign god disciple Limbo so overcome with emotion, that is not why we are here. Might there be any room for us to join her on this mission?
Your help is not needed. I have no orders for the likes of you disciples.
Well, that's a pity. It seems we still have yet to fully earn your trust. May I say something, Father? Yes, Father, may Big Brother say something? Well, I do have my concerns about sending Demeter out on this mission. I'm happy to abide by your judgment if that is what you think is best. That being said, there's one thing I would like to ask. Please tell me, why did you place such a curse on that sage of proper human history?
Oh?
So you notice that, Castor, child of old in whose veins runs my blood. Very well, then I shall tell you. That sage is a prime example of the very worst of humanity. Thus, he does not deserve to be met with the full wrath of my lightning. I trust you can understand that. Father, if I may say one more thing, why did you not strike him dead on the spot? Big brother, and why did you even permit Chaldea's submarine to disembark on our holy land? If only you used your true great thunderbolts and their entire ship would be... Enough, Castor. People were like, his name's not Castor, it's Castor. And it's like, yeah, I know. I'm just being lazy. Because it's like, that's my Canadian pronunciation coming out. I could really make it be Castor. But like when I'm saying it quickly, it's going to be Castor, right? It's just how it is. I know that it's Castor. You may be Almighty Zeus's child, but that does not give you license to speak to him however you like. Remember, you are in the presence of the King of the Gods. Ugh.
It's all right. I forgive your transgression, Castor, and I admit your words possess an element of truth. Indeed, I am all-powerful. If I wished, I could have easily reduced them all to dust. However, there is one thing you must never forget. If I were to use the true strength of my great thunderbolts, they would demolish the city and obliterate the populace. Not even Demeter's regenerative gifts would be able to bring them back.
That sounds pretty strong.
We must protect the city. We must protect the populace. For ever since the Second Machia 14,000 years ago, the day we obtained the Cronus crown.
Oh, is that where things really went different? I see. Also, I'm noticing that's Excalibur-like. That's Excalibur-like. Oh, that's interesting.
We have ceased to be a fleet of mechanical arcs crossing the Sea of Stars, and have become gods.
Remember, it's a Sword of the Stars, right? I take it your divine revelation is over then? That must be quite tiring for you, King of Gods. Especially since merely keeping Olympus running must take at least 90% of your resources. I can't tell you how sorry I am for letting these Chaldea insects slip inside. Oh, his eyes are normal now. But they're blue and yeah. Oh, that's the Excalibur colors! Oh my god. Oh my god. And someone did say that there's a relation between Zeus and Saber. Interesting. Very interesting. Remember, it said a holy sword shot and killed. Very interesting.
I could say the same to you, Wodheim. You have nothing to apologize for. You entrusted Canis with the task of stopping, as I did with Odysseus. Both failed. Indeed, Chaldea surpassed both our expectations. Revising our estimation of them is more than sufficient.
I see. I don't know what to say. Hearing you say that to me, a mere human, makes me feel I have even less of a leg to stand on. I may seem cool and collected, but I was actually steeling myself to face some kind of penalty. You are my friend, I know, so don't you want to admonish me at least a little?
I could never let the other gods hear you tease me like that.
They call each other ships.
But as it is just the two of us here, I cannot help but be more lenient with my judgments. For you are a gentle love. No. Be at ease, young mage. There is no one else here for whom you need perform. That goes for the foreign god too, of course. Even as we speak, I am using all my authority to keep this conversation private. Whatever we do or say here remains strictly between us. As you are a gentle lover, That said, even I cannot hide us from the priestess's prying eyes, loath as I am to admit it.
That's because she's the observer. In a sense, she's even more trouble than the foreign god who still lacks a body altogether. But simply knowing that she will not hear what we have to say is more than enough, since that will give us an opportunity to verify our endgame goals with one another. As you have surmised, Zeus, the foreign god is indeed keeping a close eye on me. The alter egos may be supervising the other cryptors, but only I have a direct link to the foreign god. If I were to act in any way counter to the foreign god's interest, I would be immediately cut off from further aid. Which is why I had no choice but to say, grow the Tree of Emptiness. When it is done, the reconstruction of myth will take place. Well, that's the first time we've heard that phrase.
Yes, I remember that. You also said this planet's surface activity would be restored to the Age of Gods, and the gods would soon after resume their reign. I agreed with your conclusion, but insisted we face one another in combat. I said if you truly believed your ideals of which you spoke, you should demonstrate that you wield the necessary strength to bring them about. Of course, I lost that fight. I never thought I would learn firsthand how debilitating complacency could be. That was only because I planned ahead. I took a calculated risk that you wouldn't go all out if I spoke to you alone. Olympus is not part of Earth, it is a colony that continues to operate to this day. As its omnipotent god, you have an obligation to keep it running at all times. So it follows that you would not employ your full strength in an opening move against a lone mage like myself, yes? I have to admit, you are a clever bastard as a human.
You are a clever bastard of a human.
As soon as you unveiled your Meteor magecraft, I knew I had erred at the start. I quickly changed outputs, but by then it was too late. In boxing terms, I had already been knocked out. What I wouldn't give to show Hades the signals Demeter and Aphrodite were emitting as they watched. I doubt there are any stories of those two staring slack-jawed in shock in any myths from your proper human history.
I could say much the same of your reaction as well. You looked more like a kindly old man than a cold-blooded, all-powerful god. Have the other gods of this Lostbelt ever seen those other possibilities you harbor?
As if I would ever let them see such a thing. I am Zeus, the flagship of all Olympus. I am the all-powerful one who rules over even the other gods. Even this avatar to which you speak now is no more than the virtual self created expressly to converse with you. It is both me and not me.
Yes, good point. I may be hiding something, but being a ship, you are largely unable to do so. When you do something not expected of you, you create a new function and have it act in your stead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you out. Let's return to the subject at hand. You recognized the foreign god's existence and accepted the Tree of Emptiness into your world. After all, you need the Tree of Emptiness in order to preserve this Lostbelt. But at the same time,
as long as the Tree of Emptiness is here, the foreign god will one day descend upon our world. And we Olympian gods cannot coexist with the foreign god. All we gods need is the Tree of Emptiness. The foreign god and the alter egos are our enemies, nothing more. Thus, the instant the Tree of Emptiness is fully blossomed, we will revolt against them. I will claim the Tree of Emptiness for myself and destroy the foreign god's point of arrival. From there, I will purge this world of the last traces of insolent, proper human history and establish our world of Olympus in its place. I remember you approached me with a contract back when that thought first occurred to me. Your exact words were, "There is no need for you to explain your decision with words. King of the gods, I implore you to form a contract with me, for our ultimate objectives are the same." That was your way of suggesting we protect this Lostbelt from the foreign god, wasn't it?
I wouldn't be so bold to say protect, as you and I both seek the same outcome. I only wanted your help so that our goal would be realized even if one of us were to fall. I trust your feelings on that have not changed.
Of course not. I may oppose proper human history, but I do not oppose humanity. I promise you that in the event of your death, I will carry on protecting humanity in your stead. Even if it should come to light that you have been deceiving us and acting on proper human history's behalf. As long as you are not openly to blame for your actions, I will accept you, warts and all. As you are a gentle lover.
I hear you loud and clear, Zeus. It seems our plan remains unchanged. There are only a few days left until the Tree of Emptiness reaches a critical point. Until that time comes, we will continue to work towards the reconstruction of the Age of Gods.
You continue to walk a tightrope with the foreign god, Olympus and Caldia all aiming to knock you off. and you do so with aplomb. Wait, Wodime. There is one thing I would like to verify as well.
Yes.
You told Canis the stars indicate you need to fight 2 more times, yes? One of those happened in Atlantis, leaving only 1 more. So you are to save your final battle for me, understand? I forbid you to waste it on either Caldia or the foreign or alter egos. I want to fight you once again, and I want to stake the future of this world of gods upon our battle.
Of course. When that time comes, I will gladly face you with all my strength so that I may live up to your expectations. Definitely getting feelings of wondering who's on whom's side, right? There's definitely some stuff here where I'm like, I don't know. Feels like it could go either way. What an unpleasant surprise. Exactly who gave you permission to stand there, human? Olympia Dodona's corridors are reserved for gods alone. They're no place for humans to loiter. I see. Well, I do beg your forgiveness if I've offended you, O goddess of beauty. I was trying to hide my pitiful human self behind a pillar so as not to upset your divine mood, but I guess I wasn't successful. You're new here. Are you another one of those mages from proper human history? Cryptors, was it? Let's see. There's Cadux and Lupus, who reminds me of a filthy little puppy. Pepperoncino, who reminds me of a nasty vulture. And you're... what are you exactly? Are you really a cryptor? Nothing about you stands out. I can't even animal you remind me of. How dreadfully... He has elf ears! Ouch. You cut me to the quick, goddess, but yes, you're exactly right. As you can see, I'm but a humble, harmless human. If you think you'd be pitiable, I would only ask that you find it in your divine heart to offer me some tiny modicum of compassion. Compassion? You want me to spend my precious time thinking about a human? Humans are weak and deserving of our protection. I mean, willing to lend them a hand when they need it. But that's as far as it goes. We are the gods of Olympus. We would never waste our time on something so foolish as thinking about humans, especially not here. Not even a comrade of Kirstaria. Know your place, human. Ah, you couldn't be more right, goddess. Please, forgive my foolish defense. You see, I only just arrived from an incredibly barbaric island. Every person there had their hands full taking care of themselves, and any faith they might have had in something greater had long been lost. Not that there were ever any gods in that world to begin with, of course. Compared to that, Olympus has been truly divine in every sense of the word. Indeed, your glorious light is still far too bright for my poor eyes. I can only hope you can laugh my slight as the foolish remarks of a hopeless country bumpkin. A world without gods, such a place is better off being pruned. Very well, Cryptor, you may not be worthy of my consideration, but I can spare you a bit of my pity. I can only imagine how much you must have suffered in Lostbelt without a single god. So I'll overlook your transgressions here in the light of your wise decision to abandon that foolish Lostbelt. Now then, what is your name? Your mercy and kindness move me to my core, goddess. I have no words to express my gratitude and respect. My name is Beryl Gut. If I have proved worthy of you remembering me, even if only for a fleeting moment, I will know joy beyond measure. Beryl, what a strange ring your name has. It almost sounds like blood splattering against a wall. Very well, Beryl, come to my shrine. You're going to tell me and only me about this Lostbelt. This land of fairies at the ends of the world you met, and that's where I thought he was, yeah. It would be my pleasure, my goddess, but first, may I ask you something? I can't seem to find a close friend of mine here no matter where I look. It's Caddock, the one you said reminds you of a puppy. Would you happen to know where I might find him? Of course not, I couldn't possibly care less about such a hapless creature. He's probably out somewhere enjoying one of the city's automated brothels. Is that so? Well, that works out nicely. I see. Yeah, that does seem like something Caddock would do. But in that case, Lady Aphrodite, if Caddock is out in the city now, I mean, according to the revelation from the King of Gods. Oh, that? Yes, if he's out in the city now, he'll probably end up dead, caught in the eradication of Caldia. As a pathetic member of proper human history, rather than one of our citizens of Olympus, I doubt there'll be no trace of him left. Indeed, this may sound heartless of me, but if that is to be his fate, so be it. After all, you are the goddess of love, and love can, at times, be cruel. You were never one to come to the aid of mortals, even in proper human history. For my part, I can only hope and pray that Kadok is still alive somewhere in this shrine. What about the other 12 Olympians? Say, for example, the goddess of the land and harvest who has long protected nature, animals, and humans alike. Oh yes, Demeter. Good question. I'm not really sure. Huh? There would be no problem if she could remain the steely, cold-blooded goddess she should be. But Demeter... she's always been much too kind for a mechanical god. Ah. Interesting. Very interesting.
Interstellar Mountainous City Olympus, South District.
Birds. Bird noises. All of a sudden, an enormous flock of birds took to the sky, causing the people there to instinctively look up. But it was only a flock of birds taking flight. Nothing else of note occurred. Today would play out peacefully, just as yesterday had. Soon there would come another peaceful tomorrow to take its place. That was what everyone thought just before it happened. Sorry, are we going into Evangelion now? That's an angel. That's an angel. It was an enormous sphere. A massive steel object as tall as most of the nearby skyscrapers. This was the true... Oh! Oh! That's what she actually looks like. This was the true form of a god. This was one of the gods that reigned supreme over Olympus, one of the arcs that had crossed the Sea of Stars long ago. This was the Althea. Alethea? I'm gonna Google that word. What is Alethea? Alethea. Alethea is truth or disclosure in philosophy. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god. Wait, hold up. This is wild. So, it is both a Greek concept of knowledge as well as a large asteroid. Oh my god, they link it all together. Oh my god. Oh, the Greek goddess of truth, Alethea, the daughter of Zeus and one of the nurses of Apollo. Shut up. God, it works so well together. This was Demeter, the mechanical goddess of the land and harvest. As the mother goddess who inherited much from Gaia, her name means Mother Earth. She saves humanity by giving them ambrosia, which grants immortality. She nurtures humanity by keeping her supply towers running at every hour of the day. Her love for humans is genuine, but... how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful, endings are such misery. Oh, my beloved citizens of Olympus, my darling precious children, I'm so sorry to have to do this, but I need to take your lives for a moment. Commence demolition? Oh, okay. Welcome back to Fuyuki, everyone. It's a good thing we're underground. Oh boy. Phew! An earthquake? No, wait, that didn't feel like it came from the ground. This is Demeter's power. Believe me, I know these massive vibrations anywhere. Scream Eleusis. It's a, scream derived from Demeter's authority that can till massive expansions of land in an instant. It's powerful enough to destroy entire city districts. She could use it to plow all of Olympus in probably half a day. Did you say all of Olympus? That's right, she must be trying to kill us. No, she must be trying to kill you guys, even if she has to reduce the whole city to rubble to do it. What? But doesn't that mean the people of Olympus will also... Yes, her scream kills everything it touches. She must be counting on all of us being somewhere in the area she's targeting, as that's all she needs for her attack to succeed. That was how the gods so brutally killed the heroic spirits from Procopio. They just screamed and they died! Oh my god! So they didn't even think of sacrificing their own city. But wait, I just remembered. Adele, didn't you say that the power of the gods is the only thing that can kill these immortal people? But while they're practically immortal, they're not truly immortal. That's what you said, right? That's right. So then, does that mean that at this very moment, Demeter is massacring hundreds of thousands of people? Yeah, but nobody's gonna care. Not when they know she'll just regenerate everything she kills or destroys later. It's what she did back during the Third Machia, and it's what she did when she killed Nikola Tesla's group, too. With Demeter's authority, she could easily massacre every Olympian who swears allegiance to her, and bring everything back the way it was in just a few days. Our glorious gods, eh? So even death can be cured in this world. But you also said you still feel pain, right, Adele? Even if they know they'll be brought back to life, being crushed to death inside a building must still be a terrifying experience. Maybe it only sounds weird to me because I'm not immortal myself. Assuming that the goddess of the land's authority truly is capable of completely restoring a person's physical body, the notion that the experience of dying would somehow not affect the victim psychologically is... I must admit that, while this is unexplored territory, the prospect seems extremely unlikely at best. I see you care about the same things they did. Some said it didn't matter what the people of this Lostbelt went through since they were all going to disappear when proper human history was restored anyway. But that didn't prevent the heroic spirits of our alliance from trying to save them from the gods' devastating attack. What's more...
Now that I've been on standby for so long, I took the liberty of rebooting myself. Adele, Makarios, people of Chaldea. Given how you twins are more sensitive than most people, and according to old Lionhead, the master and the demi-server from Chaldea are just as much, if not more so, I imagine you must be absolutely twisting yourselves into knots over this dreadful state of affairs. I know, because we did too. And with the benefit of that experience, I will ensure you don't make the same mistakes we did. Now then, let's resume Operation God Destroyer.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Alright. Oh, the South City is gone. Formation restricted. Uh-oh, okay, well. Alright, MASH's gotta be... Okay, so we're gonna go... that's my grinding one there. What's my party that I was using here? Well, I don't have to worry about using Waver anymore, because he's permanent now. Yeah, I got him permanent, so that's good. Let's see here. We do have Lancer, so we got you. Okay, let's make a team here. So we got you. Let's bring in... Merlin. Let's bring in... I'm assuming, because, again, we have ones that deal with the divine, right? Like, the anti-divine is a thing that... I'm assuming we're going to have to be dealing with stuff with divine. So I have two that are specifically oriented around destroying divine opponents. So we're going to have them on our team. And, I mean, even if we just have you at the end just as a hope and pray last man standing, probably the best, right? And we can give you... so we can give this to you so you can just pop it right away. Let's give... Okay, we need to switch these for sure. You want... Apply Invincible and Crit Strength up. Ignore Invincible. That's not bad. If there's Invincibility. I don't know if there is, though. We probably want some quick ups with you, right? Which is that one really good quick up one that I've been using. It's this one, right? Yeah, that's a good one there for yourself. With you... probably gonna use, because we want to get a super with you pretty fast. So let's use the mother one. 50% increase the charge. You'll get that. Mash, she mash. That's good. And you can get, yeah, we don't need strength up with you. Instead, let's get you, where's our Kellid Sapphire? Right there, yes. Okay. All right. Because we got you two to buff, well, you can buff her, right? And then, yeah, okay. Okay. All right, let's give it a shot. I don't know if we're fighting it or some troops. How sad. How tragic. Death is so sorrowful, endings are such misery. However, as long as I have my authority, death will be but a memory, and no life on Olympus will ever truly end. And yet, I still can't help but feel this is terribly sad. Raising South District. Yeah, it's wild. Oh god. Even as they run about, confusion and distress, the people of the city continue to pray. Oh, Lady Demeter, Lady Demeter, Lady Demeter, please forgive us, please have mercy. Please, please, please return my lost arm, please, my child was crushed to death, please spare us. How can this be happening again so soon? Please spare us, please give us ambrosia quickly. Oh god. But their cries fall on deaf ears and their prayers remain unanswered. The situation above ground is sheer chaos. None of the people in town are even looking our way. I have a visual on the target. Demeter is approximately 2,000 meters away. And as luck would have it, it's her big metal ass that's facing us. Let's go do what we can while we have the chance. Right. Foo-foo! Or are we fighting it right now?
Given that the Tree of Emptiness is deeply connected to a given Lostbelt's king, logically speaking, the only god or operation God Destroyer would need to concern itself with is Zeus. One could even go so far as to call whittling down the enemy's fighting forces completely meaningless. However, well, there are certainly some heroic spirits, especially those from times of war who ruled large countries, who are able to ignore the screams of innocent bystanders. No doubt they are used to having little concern for human lives, throwing them away like so much refuse. But to that I say this, is throwing away lives what makes one a hero, is being able to kill the mark of a champion? Yes, I suppose heroes may need to be callous at times, but it's not callousness that makes them heroes in my book. If just killing and never doing any good, was all it took to be a hero, there'd be no distinction between heroes and killers whatsoever. No, it is overcoming adversity, breaking through the dark of night, and saving, not taking lives that makes one a hero.
Boy, this AI pretty got into character, huh?
If a true hero is forced to take one life, it is in order to save another, even if that other is on their own. So, my fellow compatriots, if you, like us, are enraged by the destruction you see before you, then rest assured there is a way to defeat the one causing it. While we may have left for battle ourselves before it was complete, the Collaborator has since completed our secret weapon, one which gives us more than even odds of victory.
And thank you for sharing your opinion. However, it did strike me as a tad long-winded for an impassioned mid-mission speech.
Oh? Wouldn't you say that's the pot calling the kettle black?
And so I expected this AI to come up with a timer function.
The reason I went to the trouble of making that speech, good Chaldeans, was to verify your feelings on the subject. What happens next is up to you. So, Tanner, what will you do?
I'm gonna stop that god. Right. Foo! You got out again, Foo? Please get back into the storage space. Status report. 7-link heroic spirit cannon activated. Spirit cannon? 400 seconds till we can fire it. Commencing Operation God Destroyer 1, Demeter Maneuver. Good luck, everyone. Oh, I want to see his cannon. Approximately 30 minutes ago. God Destroyer Alliance Base, Olympus Underground. Operation God Destroyer? What's that? It's what it sounds like. It's a name for the strategies we came up with to take down each of the gods. They've been the God Destroyer Alliance's goal for a long time. Hell, they're the whole reason our alliance exists, and luckily, Tessa's group made a ton of headway on them.
Unfortunately, we failed in our attempts, so now we would like you to pick up where we left off.
Please help us. I'm sure Mahatma had a hand in bringing you here. These spirit origins of ours may not know you, but you have fought alongside other versions of us, right?
I remember you. We met back in America. We fought both against and alongside each other. I'm sure you will all fight to the very best of your ability, but knowing you, I can promise you this. It still won't be easy. Which is why we have this.
Senpai, that mechanism. Foo! Ah, it's a Theos Clearonomia injector. Right, externally it appears to be very similar to the ones we saw in Atlantis. This is an original model, so I'm sure it's a cut above what you saw in terms of effectiveness and precision. After all, Clearonomia never degrade when they're near the Cronus Crown, the symbol of the King of the Gods. I'm guessing the Cronus Crown is that giant mechanical thing up above the Great Shrine? That's right, it used to belong to Cronus, back before the first Machia. So that's what keeps the Authority nanomachines in good working order, huh? Sounds like extra divine providence. Foo-foo! Well there, careful, Foo, you don't want to get too close. Not unless you want that adorable fluffy body of yours to start swelling up like some kind of muscle balloon. Wow, that's a horrible image that I absolutely had in my brain and didn't say because it was too horrible to say. Foo-foo-cue! These Theos Clearonomia contain the authority of both Athena and Ares, the two gods of war. They're very pure nanomachines that usually only given to the royal guards stationed in the Great Shrine. They should be a huge help in combat. At least until their effects wear off. Anyway, they're one of the more powerful weapons we got with that collaborator's help. Normal heroic spirits can't hold a candle to the gods, so you'll need these to power up your spirit origins. Ares Clearonomia. Back in Atlantis, we heard these were long gone. I see. Well, don't worry, that's not the case here. We don't exactly grow on trees, but rest assured, we do have high-purity Clearonomia from all 12 of the Olympians here. Usually they would reject human-based spirit origins, but fortunately we know how to adjust them to work on you. So we're basically getting a free power-up, huh? That's great! It's like the Buddha himself came to drag us out of hell. Those of us who live by the sword aren't picky about using whatever gives us an edge. At least not if you live by my Nintenichi Ryu. Granted, I'm sure there are also regular heroic spirits capable of cutting down gods, but never mind those for now. I'd like to use them too, if you don't mind. Under the current circumstances, I also agree that we can't be picky about how we even the odds. Is this okay with you, Master? Yeah, just be careful and don't, swell up like a muscle balloon. I kind of like you as a cute eggplant, not a buff eggplant. Wait. Actually, buff... No, when you say muscle balloon, it sounds a bit too big for me. Thank you, Senpai. Don't worry. If I feel anything is wrong with my vitals, I'll let you know right away. That said, I think I'll be just fine. I saw what it was like for everyone else to fight with Clearonomia back in Atlantis. Now, it's my turn. You get a defensive-based one? That'd be cool. If you'll stand over there, Master Musashi, I'll begin the Clearonomia injection and bonding procedure. And while we're doing that, I'll go over exactly what Demeter is. Here's a video feed of what's taking place above ground right now. This is Demeter, goddess of the land. AKA Demeter, Interstellar Voyage Supply and Production Ship. She provides the Olympus Interstellar Fleet with the supplies they need, and on Earth she provides people with infinite resources. She's said to be the god who inherited the most from Gaia, one of the original prototype ships. She possesses authority over the harvest, in other words, production and regeneration. While her power does consume a fair amount of magical energy, she rarely has to worry about running out thanks to the connection she, along with all the other gods, have to the god-made ley line in Olympus's Crystal Mountain range. Theoretically, she can regenerate from any amount of damage, making it impossible to completely destroy her. And if that wasn't bad enough, she also possesses Scream Eleusis, a destructive authority that breaks down old and dead organic matter into reusable resources. Between her infinite regenerating defense and massively destructive attacks, she's a very powerful opponent. There's no way you can hope to defeat her in a normal battle. Cool. Sounds good. Yes, I see. Certainly about what I expect when going up against one of the 12 Olympians. What about that oral dissonance you two used yesterday? It appeared to do a good job at cutting the gods off for the magical energy resources. That is one of the Alliance's trump cards, but it's not one we can use freely. Plus, it takes a while to charge with magical energy, so it's still out of commission right now. Not to mention that the real thing is somewhere else right now. Sorry. Suppose I should have expected it wouldn't be that easy.
However, we've been developing a secret weapon on the sly. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon.
With it, we have a non-zero chance of actually slaying the gods. That's a very impressive name, but what is it? Unfortunately, it wasn't ready when Tesla's group was still here, but it's ready now. With the heroic spirit cannon complete, we can finally fight back without having to cower in the fear of gods. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon. I'm not typically one to get excited about weaponry, but there is something about that name that gets my heart dancing. The 7-link heroic spirit cannon.
Yes, the gods may have defeated us, but our loss was not in vain. Our path to victory was viable. We simply weren't able to take it. But now our corpses have paved the way and the path forward is clear. So go and be victorious!
Okay, thanks guys. Now let me take it from here, or we'll be here all day. Alright, so the 7-link heroic spirit cannon is basically a giant super Mahatma cannon. It's a type of mystic code that all 7 of us heroic spirits pooled our magical energy into making. You can even call it a magecraft weapon of sorts. It uses Clearnomia from the Olympian gods who were here in the Coexistence faction and were defeated during in the last Machina. Hades, god of the underworld, Apollo, god of the sun, Ares, god of war, and Hephaestus, god of the forge. All 7 of us, along with the collaborator, designed it to fire a pretty powerful projectile. It should be able to expose the mechanical god's divine core with a direct hit, which will open it up to further attack. This can work, I'm sure of it. Now let's just get down to how exactly we're going to pull this off. Our target is Demeter, a mechanical god destroying Olympus' South District, advancing as we speak. It looks like she's digging deep into the ground too, which means it's only a matter of time until she also destroys this base. So we've got to fire the heroic spirit cannon before she can get the chance. According to our calculations, these are the 4 optimal positions at which the cannon can inflict the most damage. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta. Our job is to lure Demeter to one of these positions and score a direct hit on her with the heroic spirit cannon, after which we just wail on her. I don't think you used that right term. When you say you wail on someone, I don't think it's like that. That's a different type of wailing. Is it? No, but I guess the other spelling is screaming. Huh. This is our surest path to victory right now, but be careful. The heroic spirit cannon may be technically complete now.
But it can still only be fired once. If it misses, you'll be in big trouble.
Fun. Clearnomia injection and bonding process complete. Vitals all look good. I'm all set too. This is amazing. I feel the energy welling up inside me, magical and otherwise. As for the stuff with the cannon, we were listening along too, and I think we got the gist. Basically, we hit this goddess ship thing with a special cannon, it'll be time to cut her down to size. Sounds like a plan to me. Now let's all go make it happen. Are you with me, Tanner?
Let's do it! Yeah.
Operation God Destroyer begin. What a button. Right, Master? Woo! There's just one last thing you should be aware of. We don't have the time to get into the details now, but just be careful about what you say up on the surface. Down here, you can say whatever you want, but up there, make sure not to mention our base or our names. I really got it. All set? Great. Then let's get this operation started. Dang, is there a sound authority going on? Oof. I have a visual on the target. Demeter is making her way through the South District, moving from the northern area to the southern. She's laying waste to everything in her path. She's going to destroy this entire mountain region unless we stop her. Or entire region, rather. That's probably her game plan. If she doesn't find us here in the south, she'll keep destroying all the other districts one by one until she does. I'll say this about that plan. It's a pretty solid approach to killing us no matter where we might be hiding. Case in point, the Alliance base is right in the southern tip's underground infrastructure. These gods don't do anything by halves, that's for sure. If nothing else, I'll give them points for style. Last time, Demeter stopped her assault after she killed all the heroic spirits above ground. But this time, we don't know what her ultimate objective is. For all we know, she might really destroy the entire city. Either way, we're not going to take this lying down. No way in hell I'm going to let this god destroy the city or wipe out our base. What's the latest status on the 7-link heroic spirit cannon? It's all set up on the rooftop of a disguised skyscraper in the middle of the South District. We're aiming it at Point Alpha as we speak.
Find a way to lure Demeter there. We'll open fire as soon as we have her in our sights.
Phew! Please get back in the storage space, Fu. Okay, Fu is being brought up way too much to not be a plot point. Let me go over this one more time. Demeter is not acting alone. She's being accompanied by a number of escorts located directly beneath her. Specifically, it's a swarm of destructive machines and steel demonic beasts. You should be able to draw Demeter's attention by finding these escorts and destroying them one at a time. Our analysis tells us that Demeter relies exclusively on her overwhelming powerful abilities in combat, so she has no understanding of strategy or tactics as applied to battle. Well, that's good for us. So the plan is to hit the nearby enemies hard and draw Demeter's attention, and later deploy Alpha. This almost sounds like one of those MMOs that Lord El Malloy likes to play. He calls them kiting the enemy. Fascinating, yes, most fascinating indeed. It seems phase 1 of this anti-machine god strategy can best be described as we don't know until we try. Fooms? Where'd that come from? I'm shocked too, Senpai. I can't recall Sherlock Holmes ever saying something so, cavalier before. It almost sounded to me like he was just, well, saying something for the hell of it. I assure you, Miss Kieran-Light, I was being quite sincere. Does he usually say that kind of stuff, or was he hitting that pipe of his when we weren't looking? The joke is that he is absolutely addicted to opioids. No, well, I do very much enjoy a good pipe. I'm quite sober at the moment. Nor am I anyone else disguised at me. Now, more importantly, I'm sensing a number of mechanical energy signals not too far from us. Am I the only one? You're right. It's a group of Demeter's escorts. They appear to be about 200 meters away. And Demeter herself is 2,200 meters past them. We're close enough to begin the operation. Foo! So, Tanner, what's your next move? Mash Mushashi, get ready for battle. No, take that off. We got the new costume now. Understood. Prelim time, huh? Fine by me. Very well, let us begin phase 2 of this anti-machine god strategy, the only move we can make. So yeah, I asked people, I'm like, is there any difference with this costume? And everyone's like, yeah, it's just, she just takes off the eye visor. Which honestly, I think, yeah, is an improvement. I'd like to see her cute face. It'd be even better if she wore glasses, but that's just me. That's just me. Oh, okay. Interesting. So what you got, Athena. Increase quick buster in arts and defense and ooh, nice. Increase attack and decrease damage. Nice. Yeah. I like that. Let's start with we can actually do a good full combo on Origin Chimera first for sure. Just to deal with that. Right? Or we could do a full combo. You're gonna do the most damage, so let's just get you with a full combo here. Because then we can also work on getting, because I know I'm gonna need to get healing eventually going, right? Barrage jamming. Oh, nullify buff. I hate that. Okay. Let's go. I should try and get some Noble Phantasms going. That's for sure. Because if he's going to be nullifying buffs, then we should get those buffs out before he doesn't let us do it, right? Okay. Because then we can go, sure. So she always gets that seemingly on this turn. So if we were to go, like, attack up. There we go. That worked, right? So now we can get buffs going. So now we can go 1, 2. You know what? Actually, let's get Buster up on you. Right? Let's get I don't think you need any of those other ones really right now. So yeah, let's go 1, 2, and hopefully we can kill this dude right away with a fully powered up one. We'll see. And this will definitely help us to take less damage. Yeah, again, it's nice to see her face, I guess. Alright. Let's do some mundo damage.
仁王栗から昇天書剣豪バットイシャナ大天書
That's some big numbers. Nice, you're done. Oh, look at that. Dang, we really resisted that, huh? Let's do this to stop him. And let's go... I'm gonna pop that on you too, just to get that Buster up with you. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Nice. Extermination. HP recover down. It's a little annoying, but not the worst. Let's go 1, 2, 3 to do the most damage at the end there, because that gets the buff. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, it's halved, huh? Look at those zeros, baby. Nice. I mean, we don't really have best hand here. Right? Just doing as much as we can to deal damage. Alright. It's funny that the weakest one is like the one giving us the most trouble here. I mean, if we get Musashi up, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right? We can just keep working on this, doing damage. And she's doing good damage. I mean, Holmes is doing even more. Sure hit, crit up. Okay, let's pop this. Pop this. And you don't have one that gives you meter, right? I don't think so. Right? No. Increase C-star drop rate. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's finish this for sure with a 1, 2, 3. Alright. Good damage. Good damage. Alright, let's kite these boys over. Hey, can you drop some of those god drop things? That'd be really nice. I need some of those. Yay! That's what I needed. Need more, though. Still need more. I think I need 5 more at this point. Alright. This looks to be... We don't actually need MASH at the front now. Let's put you in to deal with that. Because now each of you deals with something very important, right? And then someone will probably die. Well, no. We'll keep you in the back because then you'll come up to help after. Because you'll probably die via the archer and then you'll bring up... These two will probably survive. That's my thinking. And you know what? I don't love this outfit. So let's go with... Let's see. This one ain't bad, right? Overcharger, increase strength, increase crit strength. Might not be bad to continually buff Musashi if we're going for some star-based stuff, right? So sure, let's try that. Because Merlin gives crit up too, so... Man, oh man, I feel great! These Ares Clearnomia are amazing. Confirming multiple hostiles down. These Athena Clearnomia are amazing too. I've been able to raise the Ordinax's output to 90%. Master, with these on our side, I think we should have no problem going toe-to-toe with Olympus's forces. However, we'll still need more power in order to face a mechanical god. In this case, we require the 7-link Heroic Spirit Cannon to break through her shielding. And let's not forget, it's only a matter of time until the escort troops you just defeated regenerate. So keep making your way through them until you get to Demeter. Onward! That sounds like a scream's coming. Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful. Endings are such misery. Uh-oh. Demeter is changing direction? Instead of heading to the southern edge, she started moving towards the east. What the? Why isn't she trying to use her unstoppable regenerative and offensive abilities on us? Damn it, change of plans. Forget about points alpha and beta. Hurry to point gamma. Demeter's escorts are reconstructing themselves and changing formation. Try to get her attention by destroying them again. Multiple hostiles detected again. The reconstructed escorts are making their way towards us. Good grief. Talk about your loyal guard dogs. Still, this would seem to work in our favor. Let's make extra sure to get Demeter's attention this time. Are you ready for another round of strenuous combat, ladies and gentlemen? Of course. Battle positions, guys. Gals. All right, Master. Preparing to resume battle operations.
I feel like they're really leading up to a very difficult battle, and I don't know how to feel about that.
All right, let's see. 2 battles now. Okay. It's like, what's happening? Right, they were getting that. Ooh, look at all these stars I can earn. Don't mind if I do. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Because then if we get some reds next time, we can do some ridiculous stuff with that. Alright, 22. Alright, let's see. Come on, reds. Come on, reds. Good red, good red. Hey, that's what I want. So let's go with that up. Give that to you. Let's give that to you. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's hit that 70, baby. I don't even think I'll need it. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Oh, well, now you get the crit up, too. Well, that's fine. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll kill him next turn for sure. Okay, alright, let's go. Yep, we got this, because we'll go 1, 2, 3. Because we don't need any more meter. Get some stars, very nice. Okay. Righto, what are we dealing with now? Is it just the Chimera? Ooh, Origin Hydra. Okay, yes, didn't think we'd be doing that. Let's go. I can actually do a full combo with you here, which might be useful. Let's do that there, yeah, because we can help get rid of that guy. And before he starts to do some stuff, let's get rid of the guy in the back here. He's bothering me more. All right, and all right. That's some damage, actually. Dang. Okay. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but I might as well do as much as I can, right? So let's hit with you. We got that overcharge with you. This breaks through, but well, we get Buster Card effectiveness. Let's just try and get as ridiculous as much damage as it's a bad matchup, but it's the best thing we can do for damage on him right now. So let's give it a shot. Oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, it's a decent amount, but until we can get Enkidu out here, it's not going to be a lot. I mean, yeah, we did half HP. There's been worse. Okay, alright. I'm actually going to get them to attack MASH. No. Because we'll probably get it next turn anyways. Let's work on this guy here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Orange forecast. Okay, so pop this on. And let's go one. No, we don't need that this turn at all. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Yeah, let's get Mash's next turn there, just because there's no point to wasting it on this turn where we don't have damage done to us. You're done. Okay, what's this gonna do? Ooh, poison. Noble Phantasm down. That's not great. Let's do it on you here just to do big damage. Let's go 1, 2, 3, because then we can kill you, and then we'll have the other two just fight through the Hydra. Slice this boy in half. Hey, remove buff. Very nice. A little bit of damage from the poison. Oh, it's poison up. It's not even poison. Oh, well, he has poison. Well, dang. That's not as big of a deal then. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Again, just for as much damage as possible on you. You're nearly dead. Okay. Just gotta deal with Hydra boy. Okay. And, you got yours so that we can do 1, 2, 3. God, Merlin, you're so useful! And now do some stuff. Alright. Oof. Right. We don't have all invincible, but we got this on you. We got this on you. We got this on you. Oh, man. Love it. Love, love, love it. Let's go 1, 2, 3. She is doing good damage. God, giving Mash guts is so nice, too. Just fixes anything I would be worried about, right? We can go 1, 2, 3. Hit that, because if you start with red, it does more damage, so. Nearly there. There's a few more hits. This makes me fear for fighting Demeter. I mean, this is just because I don't have Enkidu up here. Like, that's it. That's literally just it. So, but this should do it. Come on, you got 5,000. Yeah, you do. There we go. All right. Got that. Hey, I need those. Only 4 more, I think. Hey, very happy. All right, a caster. Caster, huh? Okay, caster. If this is what I think it is, oh boy. In that case, you know what? Instead of overcharge, honestly, I think I need my one that gives meter. Yeah, Spiritron, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this makes more sense because I'm going to be wanting to pop some phantasms, if you know what I'm saying. Oof. There, we broke through the second wave of escorts. Oh, we can so do this. Seriously, these War God Nano Whatsits are freaking amazing. I'm not about to convert from Buddhism anytime soon, but I can still totally get the appeal. Thanks for helping out. Anyway, that ought to have gotten Demeter's attention by... Are you coming this way? You following us? How sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful, endings are such misery. Oh, my beloved citizens of Olympus, my darling precious children. Hi, can you come this way? The hell? She's ignoring us? It seems Demeter does not get involved in her escort's affairs. I suppose they must all be operating independently then. Foo? These escorts are only slowing us down. If we're to lure Demeter to Point Gamma, it seems we'll have to get out in front of her and make her notice us. She may have limitless capacity for regeneration, but even she cannot ignore a direct attack to the face. Do you want us to directly attack a god? I'll even go so far as to say that third phase of this anti-machine god strategy is hit them as hard as you can. That is the wisdom of Sherlock Holmes, great sage of proper human history, has to offer. It's a reckless, foolhardy plan, but the premise is sound. Okay, Mash, Musashi, and Tanner, the rest is up to you. Don't even think about trying to defeat her. Just holding out against her will be even more fiendishly difficult than you could possibly imagine. But for the plan to succeed, you will have to evade her attacks and hold out as best you can until you can lead her to Point Gamma. Well, when it comes to survivability, that seems like what we're doing. Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful, endings are such misery. She's been repeating the same crap for a while now. God, yes. Master Orator, not so much. Hell, I bet most modern-day kitchen appliance AIs are chattier than her. She could learn a thing for two from a good kabuki show. Alright, that's about all the bluffing I can muster. What do you think, Tanner? You're about as eloquent as a microwave. I knew it, then let's keep this attitude up for one last push. Demeter's approximately 2,600 meters away from our position, deploying rapid movement charge to initiate combat. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gotta survive against a god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. What is she gonna look like even? Is she gonna have a head? Are we fighting the back? Are we fighting the exposed part? Are we fighting the needle coming down with the true mechanical god Advent? Demeter. Oh, it's the eye, yeah.
ああ、いけない子たち。罰を与えないと。
さてギャンブルだ。得意だけどまずは様子見といこ
う。Okay. Oh yes, this is truly just
increases damage to servants with the power of the star. Recover HP at the end, and oh boy, oh boy. Let's just start with getting as much as we can. So that we can... we're gonna do zeros? Oh, 30. Okay. Great. Okay, alright. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I see. Let's go. I mean, we might as well just pop it just to use it, but in that case, the one that we probably want is yours last, right? Well, wait, no, your overcharge gives which? Increased defense. Yeah, we just need to survive. We're gonna do yours last, right? Because this is gonna do like nothing to her. We're just using you for overcharge. Yeah. Are we gonna need to survive 5 turns, I'm guessing? Maybe survive the Noble Phantasm? We'll have to see. Big defense ups.
これは多くの後多くの願いを受けた幻想の城こうせよモールだ
Alright.
剣能を使っても砕けはしません
Debuff immune, big HP heal. Okay. Okay, we're doing pretty good there for that for sure. Void has started. Okay, yep. As I said, it's 3 turns. Hey, look at this. How perfect. 1, 2, 3. Get more meter to keep that going. Okay.
すぐに殺しますからごめんなさいね
Do it one more time. Thank you. Okay. I really don't trust what that's gonna do. I'm gonna pop a heal all on you. And I'm gonna go one more time. 1, 2, 3. Seems like the best thing to do. I'm a bit actually saddened that we're fighting just a little horn. I expect us to be on like a skyscraper fighting a giant face or something. You know? Oh well. Ben's out here in his flats. And he's like fighting a god. In his vacation wear.
これは多くの後多くの願いを受けた幻想の城こうせよモールだ ごめんなさいね
Nice, look at those zeros. They asked us to survive against a god, and look what we're doing, man. We're doing it. Hey, there we go. 4 turns. Okay, didn't even get to pop off this super, which is probably because that would wipe us, I feel indeed. Ah, how sad, how tragic. Death is so sorrowful, endings are such misery. Why? Why? Why do you hurry to your deaths? Shatter. This is her using her noble phantasm, essentially. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, wow. I somehow managed to withstand her large-scale magical energy emanation. The Ornex's auto-maintenance is still working. Theoretically, I should be able to take 2 more strikes. Are you all right, Master? I'm fine, thanks, Mash. Of course. There, we finally have the big gal's attention. Although, not only is her armor super tough, it really does regenerate before your eyes, huh? We'll obviously never get anywhere like this. We gotta fight mass with mass. So, how's that part going? It isn't much, but she has slightly altered her course to face us. Assuming she doesn't further alter her course, she should arrive at Point Gamma in due time. So far, so good, as they say, but I can't help but wonder, how many more times can we weather that assault? Even with Miss Kira-Light's considerable defenses, I'm also forced to conclude that 2 more strikes is our limit. Suffice to say, things are not looking good. Fu! Fu? Damn it, this is so bad. Enemy reinforcements are headed this way from the East District and fast. It's the Olympus official guards. Depending on their numbers, you might not be a match to them, even in your powered-up states.
So you are the Chaldeans, the demons who would defy Lady Demeter and turn their blades on the gods of Olympus. We will cut you all down, women and children or not.
Master? How'd they make it here through all these explosions? Oh, right. They come back to life. Makes sense. Man, as if Demeter wasn't a hell of a handful on her own. Now we got a bunch of tough-ass soldiers who don't even fear their own deaths to deal with, too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Way more than I can count. Saying things aren't looking good would be kind of an understatement. Oh, boy. All right, Shinman Musashi. How you gonna get out of this one?
I don't know.
Oh, boy. Thank you for the Saint Quartz. Thank you for the... Okay, do we have enough to do that? I don't know. Oh boy, this keeps going, huh?
やあ、いらっし
Can
ゃいだ
we?
ね。
Nope. How many do we have? Oh, we need 2 more at this point. My counting was right. All right, I'm gonna call it here because this is a big section. It feels, but we'll see you next time for "Thou Art the Harvest That Reaps the Stars" Act 4, which is ludicrous that we're still going with this, but hey, cool. All right, guys, we'll see you then for that as we continue on with the Olympus Lostbelt. Ciao.